Yo, what's up guys, I'm back on a review for you. This time I have a little bit of a different setup for you, so if you're wondering why I've not got my chair anymore, it's because my room's actually changed a little bit, so this is why. So, on this review, we've got a Theo Walcott card. Now, this card, when it came out, I didn't expect anywhere near to. I expect like 94 pace, but considering it is Theo Walcott, you would expect something like this. If you watched him back in there, he was amazing. So, on stats then, so he's 5'9", got the high medium work rates with the right foot with the 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. Now, as you can see by his return for me, 12 matches, 19 goals and 2 assists, which is an incredible record to be fair. And I played him alongside that Adiema in a 2-strike formation. On alternate positions, he has got a little bit of variety, which is quite nice about the card. He's got the striker, the right mid, and also the right wing. So it just allows you to have a little bit of variety in and around the Prem if you want him to, just to get in those extra links, because he is playing for Southampton, so he won't get like the club links necessary. Now on stats then, so first for me is the pace. Now 99 pace is just incredible. You got the 86 shooting, the 82 passing, the 87 dribbling, and the 72 physical. So on paper, it just looks like a stupidly good card. Very similar to Alawiring card, and I'll let you know who's better on the positive and negative side of things after. If you do enjoy the clips or want to see more, please do subscribe. It generally does help the channel out a lot, and I'll see you after positive and negatives. Peace.
Just from beneath the sand, things can take me across, seem so far away. Across this universe, she lives another day. I know the reason she's hate. I know the reason she's so far away. I know the reason she's hate. I know the reason she's so far away. How can we run from everything we have done? It only takes us one more step to fall. How can we run from everything we have done? It only takes us one more step. How I know the reason she's here.
So, on to my other thoughts about the Theo Walcott card. Now, first of all, it's just an amazing card. I can't get enough of how good this card is. Honestly, probably my favourite SBC this year, and one of the best SBCs of all time in my opinion. Genuinely one of the I just can't get enough of this card. So we'll go through it then. So the 4-star skills are perfectly good enough in this card. Obviously you want the 5-star skills, but I feel like when this card's this fast, 5-star skills sometimes get in the way because they'll take like big touch stuff like that because they've got the extra pace and that. But the 3-star Weak Foot is really good in this card. Generally feels more like a 4-star Weak Foot. Obviously you'll have the odd inconsistency at times, but generally on the odd shot it will go in on that left foot, and as you see in some of the clips he will score some nice ones. Now the pace for me, the fastest card I ever used, I reckon. It is so lightning fast, and you've just seen some of the clips. He's that man from the corners when he gets played up forward, you want him there. He's so electrically fast, literally not many people can keep up with him at all. The only defender that I've seen doing a reasonably good job against him is that Ramos card, and that's because he's got really high acceleration. Now, shooting for me, genuinely really good overall. I didn't have many issues with that at all, and this is why I put the finisher chems down line, just to boost up that dribbling and shooting a little bit more, make him an absolute monster of a striker, and that he has done. His attack is amazing, finishing is incredible on both feet. Shot power, didn't really find it was too much of an issue, to be honest, and I didn't really try out the long shots because he's not really that type of card. Now, the passing for me, going to be honest, I didn't really enjoy that. It wasn't one of his better attributes. He only got 2 assists for me, and that is quite proven, to be honest. You did really notice it if some of his 1-2 passing and stuff like that. It's not really the best, and that's not the type of player he is. Now, the dribbling for me, generally, he's small, he's agile, he's not going to have too much of an issue. The composure is a little bit low, and that's why you might feel a little bit of an inconsistency in the shooting at times, but generally speaking, it's perfectly good enough. The reactions aren't even that bad, the balance is good, the agility is good, the dribbling stat with D+ on the finisher is really good, which I highly recommend this finisher on him. Now, the physicals for me, honestly, quite weak. He's not the strongest of cards, not the highest aggression, can't really jump or head the ball. But with that being said, that doesn't really matter to him because he has got the mega high stamina, and when you have really good stamina as a striker with the right instructions and also electrically fast pace, it's just a recipe for disaster. You got Alawarian that does it, Mbappe that does it, you got that Dharma card that does it, this Walker card. Generally, all of these stats just combine into one and just create a monster of a striker, and generally, this is going to be controversial. Except from Mbappe, out of the 4 I've just named, he is definitely the best. The only reason Mbappe is better because of the 5-star skills, and because that just allows a bit more variety. But generally speaking, this Walcott card is incredible. So onto my overall scores about the card then. Now, first me is the pace. Now, overall for pace, I am going to give it a 10 out of 10. Obviously, he's the fastest card in the game. You're going to give it a 10 out of 10. And I'm pretty sure he actually is like officially the fastest card, because Alawarian is 99 but he's 98.99 on his Irish sprint speed, but this card 99.99, sentimented fastest card in the game. Now, shooting for me, I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. Now, don't get me wrong, he would miss a few chances on that weak foot and stuff like that, but generally speaking, it is a very solid shooting attribute, and you can definitely rely on it. Now, the passing for me, overall, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I don't really think it's amazing. It will do the job at times, but also it has a little bit of inconsistencies. Now, the dribbling for me is quite agile, to be fair. It's not really like amazing stats. This is why I recommend you boost it with the finisher, just to make him that extra like deadly striker. So overall for this, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Ones I want more, 5-star skills, extra composure, maybe a little bit more ball control and stuff like that. But generally, because he's really fast, that ball control might be a bit wayward at times, but overall, still not bad. Now, next to me is the physical. Now, overall for the physical, I'm going to give it 7 out of 10. I don't think it's bad purely because he's got the high stamina, so that isn't really going to make too much of a difference to him. But the rest of the attributes of the strength and that are quite low, so he will get pushed off the ball quite easily. But onto my overall score and value for coins. So on overall score for him, I'm going to give him 9.7 out of 10. I genuinely do feel like he's this good. He's incredibly good for what stage of year it is, and genuinely you could use him probably till team of the season and he would still be amazing, and even off the bench, incredible. So value for coins, obviously it's a 10 out of 10. He's prem, he's got good links, striker, right mid. What more can you want on this card? He's actually amazing, and I highly recommend anyone to pick him up. But that's all for my view as always. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. If you want to say anything in particular, let me know down in the comment down below. But I've got nothing more to say, so I'll see you in the next one, and peace out, guys.